Today, Suzuki builds a classic cruiser that reminds you why the open road was invented. He sat on the C50T Special, 27.6 inches of seat height, both feet flat on the ground, swept-back bars coming to him. He did not need to think further. The C50, solid iron gray, classic spoke wheels, 16 inches front, 15 inches rear. Welcome to BikeVerse. Every week, the world's most extraordinary machines, reviewed, tested, celebrated. From supercars to superbikes, if it moves with purpose and looks incredible, it belongs here. And today we slow down, we breathe, we cruise. Today, Suzuki builds a classic cruiser that reminds you why the open road was invented. 805cc, 53 horsepower, shaft drive, two versions, one standard, one touring ready. The C50, solid iron gray, classic spoke wheels, 16 inches front. And then there is the C50T Special, pearl brilliant white. This is $500, very well spent. He sat on the C50T Special, 27.6 inches of seat height, both feet flat on the ground, swept-back bars coming to him. He did not need to think further. The chrome on the Boulevard C50 is not decoration, it is a design language. It says this bike respects where motorcycle 27.6 inches, both feet flat on the ground. That matters, especially for returning riders, shorter riders.
Two models, two colors. Solid iron gray on the C50, understated classic.
3 days, no fixed destination. The C50T Special loaded, saddlebags packed, 53 horsepower, 52 pound-feet of torque, bore 83 millimeters, stroke 74.4 millimeters, electronic fuel injection. One button, every time. Called a dressed-up no or not hot altitude, 52 pound-feet of torque. And in the real world, between 40 and 70 miles per hour, at 65 miles per hour in fourth gear, Zane rolled on the throttle to pass a truck on the highway. The 8.0 V-twins vibrate. This is part of the appeal. The engine communicates with you through the bars, through the seat, through your feet. Liquid cooled. This matters in two ways. First, the engine runs at consistent temperature in hot traffic and cold highways. 805 cubic centimeters, 53 horsepower, 52 pound-feet. 41 millimeter telescopic front forks, 5.5 inches of travel. Absorbed diameter gives stiffness. 5 gears, shaft drive. The gearing is calibrated for relaxed touring, not aggressive performance. Steel double cradle frame, 2 down tubes wrapping around the engine. This is the traditional motor free tube how the Boulevard C. More rake than a sport bike, more relaxed stability and herbal agility. 2-piston front brake caliper, 300 millimeter disc. On a 611 pound cruiser with 53 horsepower, rear drum brake, traditional, honest. On a cruiser, the rear brake plays a supporting role. 65.2 inches of wheelbase. That is the long, stable platform under every Boulevard C50. In city traffic, Zane appreciated the 27.6-inch seat height, both feet flat at every stop. The touring windscreen. At highway speed, it creates a calm air pocket around the rider's chest and face. Your arms stay the saddlebags, both sides. You can pack, genuinely, a weekend's worth of clothing and essentials between these two bags. The passenger backrest. For a rider who sometimes travels two up, the backrest transforms the rear seat. Pearl brilliant white, pearl white. The change of color in coral more deeper. Yes, C50 this features stunning pearl white. The moment Zane reached 60 miles per hour for endurance, because you can ride further when you are not fighting the wind. 9,299s for the C50, 9,799s for the C50T Special. Thursday morning, 6 a.m., Zane packed both saddlebags. Right side, 2 changes of clothes, a thin fleece. 200 miles, day 1 done. Zane parked the C50T Special on the coastal road above the town. The 2025 Suzuki Boulevard C50T Special. Windscreen, saddlebag. In the city, the C50's character is confident and unhurried. That 27.6-inch seat height means 65 miles per hour. 50's V-twin is all day. This is the Boulevard's natural setting, 4.1 gallons. At a conservative 45 miles per gallon on the highway, that is 180 plus miles. Dusk on day 2. Zane rode through a small coastal town as the streetlights came on. The chrome caught the seat, wide, well padded, so that you are not carrying your own upper body on your wrists, as you would on a sport bike. Day 3, the last road, the coast. And the Suzuki Boulevard had brought him home. The 2025 Suzuki Boulevard C50 does not pretend to be something it is not. It is a classic American-inspired cruiser. The spoke wheels are the most visually important component on the Boulevard C50. The chrome exhaust pipes, swept and large diameter, The routing is part of the motorcycle's visual personality.
Wide fenders, front-wheel tire. The rear fenders have chrome trim edges as a 1/18 rear tire.
Boulevard. The name says everything about the intended experience. Not track, not enduro, not super. The paint is deep and consistent. The chrome is properly plated and polished. The panel fit is tight. The instrument cluster is clean and readable. In 2025, the classic cruiser still matters because some rides are about presence, character, and connection. In the 805 900cc classic cruiser class, the Honda Shadow, Kawasaki Vulcan, Yamaha V-Star. Chrome, spoke wheels, wide fenders, low stance, V-twin, pearl brilliant white. Engine, identical on both models. 805cc SOHC liquid-cooled 45-degree. Second morning, Zane found himself polishing a small water spot off the chrome pipe. Chassis, both models identical. Steel double cradle frame, 41mm telescopic front. Brakes, front, 2-pin sliding caliper on a 300 and correct for this class. Weight comparison, C50, 611 pounds wet, C50T Special, 644 pounds wet. Practical data, fuel capacity 4.1 gallons, final drive, shaft, low maintenance, clean running. The C50 standard is for the rider who wants the cleanest, most outbassing doodleballers. No wins chewed or appreciates minimalism. The C50T Special is for the rider who wants to leave on Friday and not spend Saturday fitting accessories. In class context, the C50 at $9,299 competes directly with the Honda Shadow 750, the 2025 Suzuki Boulevard C50 and C50T Special. Every specification chart for Devon for Suzuki Dora Classic is Suider Squares who I fetch you. The return highway felt different. Not longer, actually shorter, because Zane knew the roads now.
I spent 9 it. I had ridden 600 miles and filmed the best value purchase I have ever made.
The C50 is for the rider who wants the classic Boulevard look without touring additions. The C50T Special is for anyone planning rides longer than 100 miles. The weekend tour, the two-up rider whose passenger, the C50T, is the honest choice. If this review meant something to you, subscribe to BikeVerse right now. Hit the bell every week for free for you. The Boulevard is long. Let's ride it together. 2 bikes, 1 soul. The 2025 Suzuki Boulevard C50 and C50T Special.
The Suzuki Boulevard C50T Special are the most complete classic cruisers available, invaluable.
805cc V-twin character, shaft drive reliability, 27.6-inch seat height confidence, final BikeVerse scores. The C50 standard, the Pyramist Time the Tour $9,500 at $9,799 with factory windscreen, saddlebags, and passenger backrest.
I spent $9,799 and got 600 miles of the best riding I've done in my life. If you are thinking about it, stop thinking, go ride.